Hello, everyone, and welcome to what is week 36. Emma,
Not got many left, have we?
no, Premier League predictions, and of course, Wolves chat because and there's also questions to Emma as well. Now, listen, I do apologise that we're not doing this live because I know how many
Again.
of you love us to do live, but me, I've got meetings. And Emma's got meetings all afternoon on the Tuesday, and I'm out all day at meetings on Wednesday. So we were pre-recording this on the Tuesday, but we do have our cups of tea.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I've got one of. We've both got some Always Wolves Proud Wolf merchandise, which has got the logos on the back, as you can see. You can get those off our store if you were so inclined.
It's a bit hot yet, though.
That's nice.
Hence the slur.
That's nice, that is. Now, obviously, lots to talk about in this one. We were coming on to some Wolves chat, Q&A for Emma. Last week, how did it work out? Before we get on to that, I'm sure there's loads of you thinking, is it Team Dave again? Or has Emma just decided to take her flip-flops off and be off the beach?
I'll give you a clue. Neither of us did very well.
There you go. But also, I'm really excited because want to tell you about a brand new app that we're working with at the moment, which is real fun, actually. So if you like your football and you like your bingo, it's an amalgamation of both of those. So stay tuned for that. First of all, though, shall we put them out the misery?
Go on, then.
What were you going to say then? You were going. You're going to say. You look like you were going to say something.
No,
you weren't.
Nope. I promise.
She promises she won't. So let's go on.
I'm not one to hold back, am I? Let's face it.
Let's go on to the results of last week. And as you can see, it was a tie. And Emma's absolutely right. We both didn't do very, very well. I'd say I did better than Emma. I won that week. So it really should be 18-13 because obviously in the new rules, it's
new rules. David, there are no new rules. Stop making things
up. If it's a tie, it's goal difference and it's how many.
No. I got one bang on right, so I win.
How many correct outcomes?
I got one bang on right.
So you only got 3 correct outcomes to my 5 correct outcomes. So I reckon I should be 13.
Oh, shut up.
Anyway, so look, she the producer has the final say, doesn't she? Yeah. So look, Emma did absolutely diabolical. So I think she's still got her flip-flops. Apart from last night, Crystal Palace won, Forest won, and it saved you from another defeat.
Yeah.
Had Palace scored, I could have been on.
But when we were watching it last night, I thought I'd gone 2-1 to Forest.
But it was me that went 2-1 Palace.
Yeah.
And you went 1-1. So it was 5 points all, which brings the total, brings me over the 200 mark. That just looks so much better. 204 points to your 237. Although I technically won the week, she still says I didn't. It was another draw.
It was a draw.
I know, but I technically won on goal difference.
No, you didn't technically win on anything.
I did. Anyway, 18 weeks to 12. But look, it's a lot more respectable for me now. I've had a good few weeks. I've left it a bit late, a bit like Wolves, but good few weeks. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do the first part of the weekend, and then we're going to tell you about match bingo. So let's start off with Saturday the 10th of May, Emma. Then the cottage cheese. It's an all-food derby. Cottage cheese against the Toffees. Fulham against Everton.
Well, Everton had a few problems at the back against Ipswich, and I think they're having a bit of drop in performance. So Fulham are in a top 8. So I've plumped for them to win. I've gone 2 to Fulham, 1 to the Toffees.
Have you been looking over my shoulder again?
No.
Because I've gone Fulham 2, Everton 1. I think you're trying to match my results so that you don't lose.
No, David.
No, David. Okay, so right, we're going to go with Ipswich Town, the Tractor Boys, out in the countryside with the busy bees.
So Brentford are going to be looking to build on their win against Manchester United, but they did nearly let them back in. I think Ipswich will turn up and they will be playing for pride, but I still think a Brentford win. I've gone 2 to Brentford and 1 to Ipswich.
Well, I've managed to hide that one from you because I've gone with the Tractor Boys 1, the Busy Bees 1. I've gone with a draw 1-1.
Still a fair shout.
Still a fair shout. Okay. Them saintly Saints of Southampton still desperately trying to get that extra point so that they're not officially the joint worst team in the Premier League. And they've got a nice easy one against Manchester City.
I don't think they're going to get that point against City.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
City are determined to push the end of the season to get the Champions League spot. Southampton I just can't see them standing in their way. I did actually think they might step up when they played Leicester, but they didn't. So I've gone for a very comfortable City win, 3-0.
3-0 to City. I've gone Southampton 0, Manchester City 4. That brings us up on to Wolverhampton Wanderers against our bogey team, Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah, they are our bogey team. So I'm sort of reluctant to say that I think we'll win. Mitoma's been out for Brighton and he should be back. But likewise, Larson should be back for us.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed it's a Wolves win. I've gone 2-1.
You've gone 2-1 and I've gone, you'll have to wait until the match preview for my score prediction. Next up, it's Bournemouth, the Cherries against the Villains.
I think both teams will be fairly confident in getting something out of this. I think they'll both be going for it. But I've opted for a draw. I've gone 1-1.
They'll definitely both be going for it because Bournemouth still have an outside chance to get in Europe. Villa need to try and get back into the Champions League spots.
Yeah.
And I think Villa will have too much for
I think
Bournemouth.
they're running out of steam, Villa, a bit.
No, they're not.
I do.
Well, they might be, but like they're desperate, aren't they? So
a bit like Forest, they're running out of steam, aren't they?
Yeah, Bournemouth 1, Villa 3. I've gone with Bournemouth 1, Villa 3. So this brings us on to be able to tell you about this new app, which is Match Bingo. So basically, you basically buy, and we're going to do that live in a minute. Well, not live recorded, but live as we're doing it. And you buy a bingo card, and depending on what happens in the game, it crosses things off. We have lines, and then you can have a full house.
Do you know what? Jamie Vardy blowing the rest whistle. I bet that ain't on the bingo line.
I bet it ain't. Let's show people how this works. Whilst we're getting this up, that's the QR code, and the link is in the description below if you're listening to it on the podcast. So I'm going to just take that off, the QR code off. So this is the app, which we're going to show you there. That's the app. Can you see that?
Keep it still. Yeah.
And that's whether it's focusing very well on that there. But there's the app. There you go. Right. So down the bottom, you can see games. So we're going to click the bit where it says games. And we've already preloaded some money in there. So, and then it comes up, as you can see, with Premier League. So we're going to go with Premier League. And then it'll drop down a load of
bingo cards.
Bingo. There's the Wolves one.
We're playing that one, I think.
We're playing the Wolves one. And then it says purchase cards £2 each. But if you buy, I think if you get on it, if you buy 4, you get a bonus one. So we're going to buy 4. So there you go. So it comes up with that there. Buy 4. And you get 1 free. So if I click over the purchase, let me just do that so you can see. So that clicks up.
I don't think you've clicked the button.
Haven't I not? Oh, bingo card purchased. Congratulations, you're in the game. We'll notify you when your game's about to start. Okay, thanks. And then it comes up with that. You can get more cards, or you view your cards. So I'm going to view my cards.
What we got? Come on.
And
let's have a look.
View cards. And these are my cards. So there you can see there. Look, whistle. There's all sorts of things that happen.
Let's have a look. Then.
You have a go. You show them that.
So what we got?
Oh, it's
Fifth substitution made. We've got
free kick
a free
taken.
kick. Well, that's going to happen.
2 minutes of injury time.
Okay.
Second substitution made. Throw in.
What's that one?
Corner
Corner
awarded. Goal kick. Any goal awarded during the 6th, 16th, and 26th minute. Kick off half.
So you automatically get that
Yellow card shown during the 10th, 20th, or 30th minute.
Oh, so yeah, so it'll be 40th, 50th, because it says etc. at the end.
Attempt saved. What's that one? Attempt off target. But we've got all sorts. There's a goal. What's that one? What's the goal?
Yellow cards. Where are we looking?
No, there's a goal. No, not there. Look, what's that one? Is that a goal? A goal awarded during the 6th, 16th, or 26 minutes.
Etc. So
etc. It goes up, basically. Second, 12, 22nd. I guess that's 30-second, 40-second, 50-second, whatever minutes. Anything with a 2 on the end.
Offside.
So we've got 4 cards, as you can see. And so basically, you could when the game's going against Brighton, if you're following it, it'll start to fill as the game goes along.
Yeah.
So if you're the first one to complete a line, I think
you
win. And if you're the first one to complete, so here's the cash prizes. So a line you win £25, 2 lines £25, full house £100, plus a bonus pot of 100. So there you go.
So we're in.
We've got 4 in. Yeah. So guys, again, if you want to just hit the QR code on the screen, I'll leave that up there for you now.
Are we drinking more tea?
If you listen to it on the podcast, the link's in the description, but the link is also in the description below this. And let us know if you've downloaded it, and I'll be interested to see how many people play along to it at the weekend.
And we want to know how you get on.
I would definitely want to know how you get on. I think it's quite fun, because everyone loves bingo.
Isn't it?
It's a bit different. Everyone now understands bingo. It's not complicated.
And it's really easy, isn't it?
It's really easy. So it's not complicated either. So yeah, so we've got 4 cards. Well, we've got 5 because we bought 4, and we've got a bonus card. So we've got 5 chances, haven't we? So yeah, so that's the match bingo, which is brilliant. Let's go on to Sunday's fixtures. So Newcastle versus Chelsea.
Well, I think Chelsea. I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be plain sailing for them at St James's Park. It's a tough place to go. So I've actually picked Newcastle to win this one. I've gone Newcastle 2, Chelsea 1. But I did a little bit. But I don't know. I just think Newcastle are going to pick up the points.
I think they're both desperate. I think they'll cancel each Chelsea out. I'm going with a 2-2. I have.
Yeah, I did and I changed this one a few times.
Man United. Stop looking at mine. You're waiting. Yeah, but keep looking to see what I'm going to say to surprise. Manchester United.
Yeah, all your detailed notes.
Yeah, my detailed note. Manchester United against West Ham.
He's just so unprepared. He just scribbles the score down before he comes.
It's been working okay the last few weeks. You're deep thinking. Just because you've got AI helping you out. Like your AI chatbot helping you.
AI chat.
I've seen you with the AI chatbot. What do you call him? Bob. Bob the AI chat Bob.
Yeah, I do use AI, but not for this.
The AI chat Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Bob's? I don't know. Would you trust AI to predict the scores?
I don't know. But you've been.
Would AI just go with the bookie's favourite?
Well, you've been chatting to Bob. Maybe that's where you've
maybe
since you've started talking to Bob, your results have gone off, haven't they?
Maybe that's what we have to do. Is we have to introduce AI, Dave, Emma, and AI. Bob.
Imagine if I lost to Bob. The chat Bob.
Well, the AI will just go with the bookies, won't it? I'm sure.
I don't know. Anyway,
what we are, Manchester United.
Called AI, does he have a first name? Is it Andrew Isaac Bob or something like that?
Andrew Isaacs.
Anyway, I'm sure there's people laughing now.
I do think West Ham could pick United because I think their focus is on Europe. but I've actually gone with a draw. I think there might, yeah. I've gone 1-1, but I do think West Ham could end up pipping United, particularly if United shake up the squad and whatever. So, but I've just gone 1-1.
Okay.
I haven't really got anything else to
You've
say.
gone one. Well, I've also gone with a 1-1. So
See, you copied me.
No.
And you make me go first and say first so you can copy and change.
No, you can switch it down here, right there. You can
Stop
see it.
rattling the paper for the
God,
microphone.
telling me off. Okay.
It's my job. I'm your
It's
one.
the trees against the foxes.
Well, Forest have really gone off the boil a bit, haven't they?
Yeah. They've got injuries as well.
Yeah.
Manilo or whatever is injured.
And it's East Midlands derby, so
And Leicester have managed to win, and Vardy needs another goal for 200.
yeah. But I've still gone 3-0 to Forest.
You've still gone 3-0 Forest anyway.
Yeah.
The tricky trees. I've gone with Forest 1, Leicester 1.
Oh, you got for a draw. Okay.
I am. I see.
You're thinking the derby's going to come into play, and Leicester just wants something.
Yeah.
They just want something from this season other than relegation.
Yeah. So Spurs against the Eagles of Palace.
Another local derby.
Yeah. But they all are because they're from London.
I've gone 2-2, but I do think I wouldn't be surprised if Palace nicked this.
You've gone with a 2-2. I've gone with Spurs 1, Eagles of Palace 1.
So you've got a draw too.
I have. Next up, Liverpool versus Arsenal.
I think Liverpool will be looking to finish the season looking like the champions.
Well, they are. They don't get to look like the champions.
Yeah, but
they are.
lost.
Why have you put a capital R next to Arsenal, Emma? Is it like Arsenal? Oh.
No, that's just my typing because I've typed it a bit quick.
Okay.
You've thrown me completely now.
Enjoying your tea.
So they lost to Chelsea, so I think they'll be looking to come back from that. Arsenal lost to Bournemouth, but I've just gone for Liverpool to edge it 2-1.
You've gone with a 2-1. I've gone with a draw, 1-1. So guys, make sure you do put your score predictions in the comment section below. And obviously, don't forget match bingo, because I think that's going to be really good fun to play along. It gives you something else to look at whilst the game's going on. Mm-hmm. Next up, it's a bit of Wolves chat with myself and Em before we get Q&A with Emma. So, Emma, how are you feeling at the moment about the wonderful Wolves? Wonderful Wolves winning all the way, apart from we lost the last game. Wonderful Wolves.
Well, I think we're allowed to lose to City.
Yeah, allowed to. What? No, we are. Well, yeah, of course you are.
We did ourselves proud. It wasn't like we went down without a fight.
Yeah.
And it was 1-0. I mean, come on. First half of the season, it should have been like 8.
I know. When we lost 5-1 last year.
I remember that one that was the Kevin De Bruyne show, and he scored 5 against us.
Yeah, he always scores against us. He scored against us again. I'm glad he's leaving. Maybe we'll win next year without him because he's going, isn't he? De Bruyne. Yeah, look, we're incredibly proud. There's 3 games to go. I think Vitor Pereira want to end the season as strong as possible, to be fair.
I think they all do. It's the message that's coming out from a lot of the interviews and whatever.
All the speculation still surrounding Mr. Cunha.
Yeah, I think the summer's going to be really important for the front line.
Big time for
because we've got Cunha potentially going, Guedes, Sarabia,
Wang maybe.
And all right.
Or will they just keep him for the South Korean market? He can do when he's on form, he's all right, but he doesn't seem to be. He doesn't seem to be getting on the pitch. It's a bit like Tommy Doyle's not really getting on the pitch. They'll want to play, won't they? I mean, Tommy.
But all the other managers have really rated him, and then Vitor Pereira's come in and clearly
do.
Wang.
I know, yeah. Well, didn't you say you used to buy him cookies or something?
Yeah, we did.
Gary O'Neill cookies or something.
Yeah. No, he didn't buy them. He baked them.
Baked the cookies. How do you know things like that?
I don't know where. We've probably been on an interview or something.
Yeah.
But don't you think we missed Larson on Friday?
The irony is how much, I wouldn't say abuse, but how much crap Larson was getting, and now people are saying we're missing him. I think if we'd had Larson on the pitch, we might have nicked that. Although we were very unlucky hitting the post off the line. Bella.
I don't think Larson and Cunha work that very well together.
Yeah, possibly. It's be interesting to see the evolution. There's already speculation about transfers already starting and stuff, and we'll give a well. I'll do a there's always going to keep you updated with that here on the channel. So make sure you do hit the subscribe button for all your latest news, rumors, opinion, um, all of that sort of jazz. Anyway, it's going to be it's Q&A with Emma now.
I thought we'd already started. You're just having a little nap.
No, that was me just chatting. Bob Offskins has sent in a tweet to me, actually.
Yeah.
He wants to know what is Emma's favourite cake to either make or
Oh, I don't make.
Yeah, you do make.
I can make.
What do you make really?
I don't
really
make
good?
because we eat it.
Yeah, but what is it that you make really well?
It's not cake. You're thinking lemon meringue, aren't you?
You make a beautiful lemon meringue. That lemon meringue is to die for.
Yeah, but it's a real pain to make. It takes blinking ages.
You normally do that for a family event thing, don't you?
Yeah, but that's not a cake, lemon meringue.
So what's your favourite cake? Bob Hoskins wants to know.
Lemon, something lemon drizzle.
Lemon drizzle.
I think so.
Lemon drizzle.
But I'm more savoury. I'd rather have a sausage roll.
You do like your sausage roll. My mom, bless her, who I miss with all my heart, she loved a Greggs sausage roll. Of course, other sausage rolls are available, but she did love a Greggs sausage roll.
We had nice pasties yesterday.
Yeah.
From the farm shop.
Mr. R. Neves has wrote in to ask, would you have a Ruben Neves back in the Wolves team if you could?
Do you know what? I don't know where he fits in at the minute. Yeah, he's great. How could you turn him down? But he doesn't fit in with João Gomez and Andre. He's a totally different style of play.
You didn't. We did an article on the difference between Gomez and Andre and Moutinho and Neves.
We did.
It was a very good article.
Go check it out on our website.
Alwayswolves.co.uk. So look, guys, got to tell you, if you want to, the website address, but we're also on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, and the website address is there, alwayswolves.co.uk. You can see that article. Mr. L. DiCaprio, Leonardo DiCaprio is a big fan of the show, especially a big fan of Premier League predictions. He wants to know where in America would you like to go and visit, and what is your favourite boating film?
I'm not a fan of America. Don't tell anyone. I'll upset half the audience here.
What do you mean? I love New York.
I know you do.
Would you? I mean, if you could go anywhere in America, like it could be New York again, Las Vegas, Florida. We've been to Indiana. All of those. Where would you go?
Can I go somewhere else instead?
No, it's an American question.
I don't want to go.
Would you not like to go to Las Vegas?
I would go to Las Vegas, but it's not on my list.
What about Florida and Disney World?
No,
and all the
that's not on my list at all.
What if I wanted to go?
You want to go see Mickey Mouse?
I'm not saying I want to go and see Mickey Mouse in particular.
That's what going to Florida is all about.
You know, they've got like Star Wars things and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you can't go. You can't go and not do the
anyway.
Mickey
If you can't pick a favourite place to go, Leonardo also wants to know what is your favourite favourite movie involving a boat.
The Boat That Rocked.
The Boat That Rocked. That is a great movie. That is a really great movie. I think he might have been hinting.
I know what you were hinting at.
But I think he was hinting at that. But to be honest,
The Boat That Rocks better.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that other movie has just sunk. A very cool as an iceberg answer from you. That's all that we've got time for with our questions. Unfortunately, There are other people that want to get questions in, but they're going to have to wait till the next. Mr. D. Trump, unfortunately, your question will have to wait for another week.
You're so daft.
I know. That's what they love. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to download that Match Bingo app and let us know how you get on. I think it looks really easy to use and fun, which is what we want.
Fun's most important.
Fun, yeah. And it's. I mean, who don't like bingo? Come on, it's. I've heard that the whole of the country have been going mad for it.
Your dad jokes are dreadful.
I know. Anyway, guys, from myself and Em, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Oops, had a hiccup. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Always Wolves. Tra. Don't you ever say always Wolves? You just go tra.
Always Wolves.
Hey.